New meaning to wiggling around all issues. Let me tell you something. If Jen Spirit's got determination to do anything, it's to wiggle around any of your issues. Okay. Alright. So, I can pre-record, but I can't go live. Alright. I'll work on it. Challenge accepted. But what you can't do is this. Alright, darling. Let's do this. Tell me I can't answer questions. I know. Naughty's in the back of my head going, you're supposed to ask permission if you can do this. I did. And they said, go ahead and ask your questions. Don't be surprised if it's glitchy. And I went, glitchy? Okay. So if you're glitchy, hey, I'm bitchy. Hey. I am sovereign. Let's get to the questions, because I ain't wasting time. Question was presented to me. Hurricane Ian had, came in and wreaked havoc, right? Okay. But what it wreaked havoc on was our bee farms, okay? We need our bee farms, especially our honeybees, right? Okay. And the question was, the bees up and left. Okay. I grew up raising bees. I'll just say that right now. I grew up raising bees. Please understand that. I understand how honeybees work, okay? They're one of the greatest assets you will ever have. You don't have honeybees, you die. Humanity dies. You need honeybees. We know. Population control in the positive, because if they don't pollinate control, population control dies. Okay? Go with me. Just go with it. But the question was, a bunch of bees disappeared after Hurricane Ian made landfall. And she couldn't figure out, okay, well, hurricane relief just came in with pallets and pallets full of bee pollen? The powder? Why? And they were just so ready to do it? Okay. Alright. Well, I took it with a grain of salt. And I went, alright, it's a good question. I just first looked at it and I said, well, of course, bee pollen powder attracts bees, and that means that they would come back home. If the hives they put them back, they set them back up, and they're ready for the bees and to swarm back home. Please understand something. Bees don't work that way, okay? You got one big dog in it, and her name is the queen. And if the queen says, I don't want to, or God forbid the queen is dead, the drones will never do anything. Ever. I'm going to use big terms here. Common sense. Yeah, bee pollen would attract the drones to come back, and they'll just come and they'll just pick up the pollen and they'll just take off, and they have no desire to come back home unless the queen decides. The divine feminine is in control. Hello. Yeah, I said it. If the queen doesn't want to come back, or she doesn't have any direction to come back, you can put out all the pollen you want to. She is taking her swarm and she's just going to go somewhere else. Most likely, if they had any thought process, if you understand how bees work, they're going to go inward and north. That's the way bees work. They have a natural compass inside them, and they'll always follow the queen. If the queen doesn't want to return, she's not going to come back. You would have to go capture her and bring her back, and then all the thousands and thousands of drones that follow and populate her and do everything you can for the hive would return. I digress. Don't get me started on bee language. I know it. Raised them. I got a beautiful blue ribbon for raising bees. I did it. When you become part of their family and they become part of yours, they are gorgeous creatures. And if you ever think that you can live without a bee, rethink it. Here's the point, and I promised her I'd pull cards on it. It's not the point of the bees going. Why do they just have pallets and pallets of bee pollen powder on the ready? Like they're prepared for it. Is that normal for emergencies? It didn't sit right. It didn't sit right with her. It didn't sit right with me. Okay, so let's ask the question. Is there a purpose? Because at this point, I'm going to look for illusion cards. I'm going to look for tricksters. They planned it. But I'm also going to look for swords. For truth. If we're pre-recording and this is going to work, I'm going to look for those cards. Our precious bees, especially honeybees, for pollinating, and like, is this a prerequisite for killing the farmers and that kind of stuff? That's what we're looking for. I'm just not quite sure. I want to know what is going on. Excuse me. A lot of nasty and ugly fall air in our neck of the woods. We're at the heart of the Appalachia right now, and it's not pretty. Up, down in temperature. Ugh. Regardless, let's look into the bees. What is happening with... I'm just going to assume honeybees. Let's assume that that's what we're talking about. Because they use them for pollinating our crops, right? Producing honey, right? Okay. Propolis. If you don't know what propolis is, get a clue. Because it's just about as important, if not more important, than aloe vera. Wake up. Let's ask the question, is there something nefarious going on, or is there just really, truly a loss of the bee population in Florida? Because we want to know. Don't be messing with these bees. Bees die, we die. You better get that straight. Let's see what's going on. I know. I'm gonna pull these. I'm gonna pull these readings off, no matter if they're pre-recorded or not. Nope. I'm not gonna accept that. I'm not even gonna even remotely accept what you're trying to tell me right now. Okay. Thank God it's in the past. Because I just looked down and I went, because surely not. Child darling. Jen, why are you getting so upset over bees? They're bees, Jen. Wait, what? Do you not understand? We lose our honeybees, our farms. You will die. Oh, that's not nasty and ugly at all. That's not a scare tactic. No, it's just truth. Look it up. Not going into it. Here's your reading. Why do they have those pallets full of bee pollen? Already. At a moment's notice. They're not thinking strategically of how bees work and go get the queen. Go get the queen, bring the bees back. That'll work. They're not hard to find. They only work and go inward and go north. Reel it in, Jen. Nobody asked you to go get the bees. All right. No, but the question was, why do they have these pallets of bee pollen? What's the purpose? Why? Ready? Child. This is a work in progress. It's nasty and ugly. Starts out nasty and ugly. Brace yourself. Oh no, that was a work in progress. Kill the bees, you kill the food. Kill the food, you kill the people. Are we on track yet? You there? Are we there? Are we caught up? Mm-hmm. Baby Page. Why Baby Page? Baby Pages are people that don't know better. A what? Ding, 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 ding. How many people do you know anything about bees? And would even be looking into the storyline if bees were lost? Baby Pages. And it's a cup. Information from the universe. These people don't have a daggone clue how important bees are. Jen, why are you talking about bees? Come on. Watch. Why? Here's why. Six of Cups. All of humanitarian life. That's my humanitarian card. Have I not told you that? All of humanitarian life depends on these bees. They don't pollinate your crops. They don't pollinate the growth of your vegetables and fruits and anything above and beyond and anything below, blah, 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 blah. All humanitarian. What happens? Oh, I don't know, Jen. What happens? Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I thought it was really dry. Oh, I don't know. Death. They die, we die. You're scaring me to death. You should be scared to death. The bees die, we die. That's a death card. Here's your future. This is the outcome, and here's the advice. Ready? The reason those pallets were sent, it was strategically done. I know. Y'all getting sick and tired of hearing this too. Strategically done for what? Was this a damn political move? Because I'm sick and tired of hearing that too. Yep. Yep. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you. Look at the brighter future. We're walking away. We're looking into a new beginning. It's the Eight of Cups. Come on. It's going to get better. Oh, are we bringing the bees with us? Is that what you're telling me? Why they bring pallets of bee pollen in? Because of this dude. Four swords. Okay, four swords. Get the Joe Biden out of me real quick. Jen's tired. Forget me. Four of Swords. Truth. Okay? Truth. Remember. Thoughts, words. Truth. Okay? But lots of secrets. Why did they bring in those pallets? What are the secrets behind it? What were they pulling off? Never underestimate what these governmental agencies are doing. I'm pulling confirmation, and I'm going to show you. Thank you, Jesus, for these. I tell y'all, now look, I was born and raised Christian, so if you hear me say thank you, Jesus, please understand that man is called by many names, so just go with it. All divine light, but out of my mouth it will come, thank you, Jesus. Okay? Child, look at this. Why were these pallets of bee pollen brought in? Okay. Secrets, 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 right? Truth, truth, secrets. What are they hiding? What are they hiding? Now, come on. Nine of Pentacles. She is our big dog when it comes to independence and sovereignty in the nation. Okay. Well, it can't be that bad then, right? Nope. It's a scare tactic. They're messing with you. Oh God, our bees are dead. People that are aware of what happens if our bees die. Your sovereignty, you're going to die. Honey, darling, listen to me. If you don't have bees to pollinate your crops or whatever you're doing, honey, your sovereignty and independence is gone. Don't be afraid of that. Nope, this is advice. Pay attention. They know what they're doing. You'll see. You'll see. Deal with it now. Come on. High Priestess. Now, come on. Now, that's your divine intuitiveness that goes, yeah, I know there's lots of secrets of why they're doing what they're doing, but we're trying to get you to wake up. You've got the intuitive ability to understand if you know anything about bees and pollination. You'll know what I'm talking about. Winky, winky, winky. Here's your final card. Child, the people that are paying attention, cheers. You are fine. It's a celebration card. It's another scare tactic they're doing in the media to scare the hell out of people. Oh my God, all these millions of bees have died and they won't pollinate our food crops and we're going to die of starvation in just a year's time. No, I didn't get that. I just said the media is screwing with you and what they're telling you. don't believe that crap. I don't believe that crap. How much more crap are we going to put up with if they just say, hey, we're just trying to scare. We need to scare the unaware. We know you get it, but let's just scare the unaware. Okay, well, at some point we were the unaware, and I didn't like feeling scared to death either, because now it's just kind of like cruel and unusual punishment. Now you're just trying to convince them that they're going to starve to death. That's not cool either. I don't like it. That's my personal opinion. I don't like whatever your agenda is and scaring these people to death. I don't like it. And I don't agree with it. What you should be doing is teaching people how to live off the land. Raise your own damn bees. If this is a scare tactic to wake people up, like you said, oh, but we win. Well, hallelujah, praise you, Lord. Okay, pat you on the back. Well, good for you. Don't you think it would be better if you actually taught people to do these things? Well, Jen, they ain't ever going to do that. You might be surprised. You get one or two people that decide to go out and become beekeepers, you can save multiple people. It takes one beehive to save multiple miles of people. Oh, there's some math for you. 4-H Jen is getting ahead of herself. I've raised bees and they are beloved, and you should treat them as such. But as far as the storyline goes, it's horseshit. You're trying to scare the shit out of people. It does not make any sense. I understand the bee pollen and the powder that they're using is supposed to re-attract the bees back to the nest. You can dump 1,000,000 pounds of that. They're not coming back until that queen decides so. The queen is the divine feminine of everything. Until that queen decides to return, you got 10,000 drones that are going, whatever, we do what she says. If the queen is dead, the drones will crawl off. They'll either join another hive, but most likely they'll just die off. You better pray to God that queen's still alive. But you're not going to attract her with that. She has to intuitively decide to go back. Hope that answers your question. It's a scare tactic. Just whatever. Alright, here we go. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Alright, next question. Let's just do a basic yes or no on this because I don't really want to get into details. Just for the simple fact that it's so deep and it could go on forever and ever. I just want to ask a question. Is the Dr. Fraud Fauci documentary that's coming out, or is out, what are the results going to be? Will it impact people? Will we get a great result of people paying attention to how we were cheated and lied to? So, the Fauci documentary, will it wake people up? That's what we're asking. I'm sorry, I need to get a drink. I apologize. I'm sorry. So, is the Dr. Fauci documentary, is it going to prove results? Are they going to go, oh, are people actually going to watch it and go, oh, he's not the dude we thought he was? Let's just ask. It's kind of a yes or no. We just want verification. So, Dr. Fauci, good, bad, or the ugly as far as the documentary that's coming out. We know, as truthers, where we hoped it goes. But let's see. I like the base card. I'll show you. Ten of Swords. You kidding me? We surrender. We were hoodwinked. Okay. Let's see how far this goes. Ooh. You don't want to be in there? Alright. We got cards spitting out, so the energy's good. And I'll leave you out too. Wow. We got a whole family of spitter-outers here in the cards. That's a new phrase for you. Jen's Tarot. Look for the spitter-outers. Alright. Put these aside, and now I have to ask Spirit how they want me to put these in order. How would you like me to put these in order? Yes, sir. Perfect. Perfect. Now we pull the rest of them. Jesus have mercy. Y'all. Well, thank you, Lord, for that. Alright. So this is based on the Fauci documentary that's coming out, or is out, whatever. Okay? Ooh, they did not want this to come out. Ooh, they did not like that. You think the fall of the cabal and Bill Gates and all that was bad? The gain of function, all that? Dr. Fauci been in there 40 plus years. Child. You think they wanted this to come out? No. Ooh, they fought. 5 of Wands. Ooh, darling, they fought. This can't come out. No, oh, hell no, that can't come out. If they find out who he truly is and how much money he made and who he worked for, well, that don't look good. Well, that's the point. 5 of Wands. Lots of internal fighting about the documentary itself. Okay? The intention. Didn't need to. Uh-huh. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Now, it's a split message. Now, listen. It's a good fulfillment message from the universe to us to manifest into a good message for us. But what comes along with that? Follow the money. Remember, I told you, Pentacles are money. Of course they're money. Follow the money. How much is he getting paid? But Pentacles are also manifesting spiritual stuff into the earthly realm that we live in today. Please give me this truth. Bring it now. Okay? You're going to get a treasure trove of information about Dr. Fauci in this documentary. That's what I'm getting. Okay? All right? Here's the path. Path that we need to take. Interesting. 2 of Wands. Please, can we start something new? Because this guy is just done. How long has he been here? 40 some years? Y'all correct me. Y'all correct me. How long has he been doing this? How many presidents? Can we have a new path, new beginning, please? That's our heart and desire, 2 of Wands. Can we have something new? People are going to watch this and go, he's got to go. He's got to go. Well, we were saying that the last 3 years, were we not? This guy's got to go. He don't even know what the hell he's talking about. Okay? All right. Remember this card when it came up? Remember this? You want to see the dual meaning? Do you want to understand the dual meaning? Here's your dual meaning. You surrender to, remember this is swords, thoughts, words, okay? He's putting it out there. You surrender to everything he says because he's the boss. Are you now? Dual meaning. Now he surrendered because we said, I don't think so. We're the boss. Complete and utter surrender. This documentary will show how he got you to surrender to what he was saying. But overall, in the end, to make you feel better and to get you to understand spirit and energy, he had to surrender. Said, don't give up all hope now. Come on. We're rooting for the good guys, right? Child, now look. Look. All right. All right. Here we go. These cards, always. I get lots of dual meanings on these. 8 of Pentacles. Now, I've told you, that's your worker bee. Well, hell, he worked 40 years like a dog to bring in his money and his bling, cha-ching, cha-ching. True? Right? What are we doing now? Because we demanded the truth of swords. Screw the money. We know you screwed us out of that. Now we are manifesting that this truth now we're the worker bees and we're manifesting those pentacles to the earthly realm going, I don't think you are exactly who you say you are. We basically are Sherlock Holmes and Watson, if you will. Now watch. This dude, this documentary, because we're talking about the documentary that's coming out, it will prove that he had no boundaries. That's your King of Cups. He had no boundaries. No one said, you can't touch this and you can't touch that. They just said, whatever you want to say, reel him in. He has no boundaries. So many secrets under that cloak. He's nobody of any integrity. He's got so many secrets. He doesn't even guard himself around anything. He has no boundaries. Not even 1 foot sits on a piece of land. He's just out there in the tidal wave going, whatever comes in, comes in. Because he was ready for it. He didn't care. They didn't put any boundaries behind him. Interesting. I told you. Fauci's documentary. Here's your advice, and you better pay attention. You hear me? You hear me? What is that? Y'all know what that is. I've taught y'all on these cards. What is that? That's your 9 of Swords. You better stop losing sleep over this. Stop losing sleep over the truth of actually what is happening. You know. You know. Well, I know, Jen, but I know that he's not a good guy and he cheated everybody out and he lied and he's cost lives and he's done this. But I can't say nothing. I can't say What? Who are you talking to? Who are you? I thought you were sovereign. Well, Dr. Fauci makes the rules. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go on a Christian tangent in a minute. Oh, is he Jesus? Oh, is he God? Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that. I missed that memo. I'm sorry. I just thought his name was Dr. Fauci, and he just claims to be a doctor. Honey, you ain't nothing. Stop losing sleep over this crap. And some of you are. Final confirmation. You can't beat this card. That's the sun. The outcome of this documentary is going to be so beautiful and so bold. He's going to be begging to be executed for crimes against humanity. Okay? Don't worry about this. This is for you, personally, son. Beautiful. Military's bringing the truth. It's a military fighter card, just bringing the cup of truth. I'm bringing you a message. Please get it through your brain. What this man said, you let him control you. Break the chains, child. Unfortunately, this documentary are for these people. This is your final card. I'm not going to pull any more after this. Baby Page of Pentacles. Because people can't handle it. Apparently, it could have been, I haven't seen it yet. And I'll be honest, I have not seen it. This is my own personal opinion, and I'm just pulling cards on the basic question. Page of Pentacles. Whole lot about how he made his money. What's that? Who's our little friend there? We should name them. I'm gonna name these peacocks. Because we have a couple of them. So we got one in the baby page. Peter the peacock. And then the feminine. Queen of Pentacles. She's got a peacock. Okay, so Penelope. Peter and Penelope the peacocks. Well, there's a new one for you. Y'all gonna be going, okay, Jen's lost her shit. It makes it fun, but it also helps encourage you to learn the cards. Baby Page of Pentacles. It has to come out droopy droppy because people can't handle it. They cannot handle the fact that this doctor has been in office for 40 years. No one ever questions anything he does. He just does whatever the hell he wants. Gets paid millions. He's the highest paid governmental employee of all the U.S. government. Huh? What? Child. Let's get to it, Jen. Alright. I'm dropping it. Y'all know enough about that. I don't need to go anymore. That's enough. If you do, leave a comment. That's fine. I'll go back and I'll go further. Here's a good one. Here's the good one. This will tickle your feathers, as we say in the South. Trump just decided to come out with a last-minute rally. And he wants to do it in Pennsylvania, of all states. We just saw, my personal opinion, the nightmare between Fetterman and Oz. That was a question, but I'm not touching it with a 10-foot pole because the spirit said, nope, I don't think you will. Okie dokie. Trump says he wants a rally in Pennsylvania. On what date? On what date? November the 5th. Remember the 5th of November? Do y'all remember this movie? Do you remember this as a calm? He just decides to go in one of the largest swing states there is on November 5th. Remember the 5th of November? So we're simply asking the question, is this a calm? Is our emperor talking to us? 3 days before the actual primary election. Is this a calm? That's what we're asking. Is this a calm? 5th of November, then it's in Pennsylvania. Huge, massive swing state. Three days before the election? Okay. All right, then. Salute, darling. All right, Mr. Emperor, what you got to say to us? Is there some significance? I'm not asking what the significance is. I'm just asking, is there one? Is it a calm? All right. All right. Let's ask. Ready? You damn straight there is. He ain't stupid. He ain't playing. And there's something more to it that I get intuitively. There's more to it than this. Because this don't tell me everything. There's something. I haven't pulled confirmation, but I will. There's something more to it. I'm anxious to see confirmation, but I want to do this first. Child. Now, come on. I know you don't like him. I know you don't like him. Preacher of the choir. Droopy drop. Page of swords. Babies can't handle this. Unaware can't handle this. This truth. What is going to come out? What is happening? He's going to do it in a subtle way, but when he does it, three days before the election, the way he does it, giving truth out, will lead them away. 6 of Swords, more truth to lead them away with what they're thinking. What's going on, Mr. Trump? What's going on, Mr. Emperor? Why are you doing this? Drippy drip, drop, drops, drops. Truth, 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 truth. What you doing? Moving them away right before they have to go cast their ballot. Years in the past. Get them out of that thought process of whatever coven they were in. Monies, pentacles, manifesting in a community that they just weren't thinking right. They didn't see it. They just didn't see it. I'm not putting a label on that. You can make up your own mind who that is. There's just a group of people that just cannot get it through their head. They're being used. But the other 2 cards are absolute swords and truth. Okay. Now what? Why else is he doing it? This is why I just step back and go, wow. Because these are major arcana cards. That's the Justice card. Justice? Justice for what? Nothing's happened yet, sir. What are you saying? Or has it? What's going on? Okay. All right. So he wants justice served. But he has to do it in a way that it puts something in somebody's head to go, oh yeah, Okay. I forgot about that. Here's your outcome. His heart and desire to do this rally, his heart and desire, Ace of Wands, his heart and desire is full collective community, spirit, pure fire and energy come together and get your shit together. It's one last gathering, right? Before the big day. Okay? Because they better surrender. You better surrender to the truth because it's coming out. You better surrender to the truth because it's coming out. You can hide it, fake it, put it in a stuffed in melon ballad, all you want. You better figure it out. You better surrender to the truth because it's coming. And at the end of the day, cheers. I'm gonna pull confirmation because I've been waiting on this myself. What you doing? Remember the 5th of November. I just pulled confirmation. I went, you son of a bitch. I'm so sorry for my cough tonight. I apologize. Just very dry. Remember the 5th of November. Mystery. Why are you doing this? It's based on a movie. It's also based on a moon phase. Interesting. First card that came up. Y'all, don't shit your pants. Yeah, I said it. Magician card. Trickster. Illusion. Is it what you think? Or does he mean the opposite, which means I'm here to teach you? Well, I don't know, Jen. That's your job. What are you saying? Which is he? I'm getting there. He's both. He's a trickster. It's not what you think, but more so, he is a positive teacher in this aspect. Because who is sitting beside him? The military. If that's the Knight of Pentacles, and I'm going, oh shit. We've been waiting on the military to come out and go, will you just please reveal this shit to get it over with anyway? What is going on with this rally? What are you saying? So apparently there's lots of comms. He's there to teach you lots of comms through the military, and he's willing to give it. This is the rally, November 5th. Here's your final card. And when he does it, hearts and desires, give me the message. Let it come quickly. Let's go. I don't know what in the hell he's got planned that day, but whatever it is, it's brilliant, and he's planned it out, and it's got a beautiful outcome. Well, Jen, you're scaring the shit out of me. Well, honey, I'm not trying to. I'm surprised the Emperor didn't come into it. I got military cards. Well, don't be surprised if it's not actually him, because we know no tie and a full hat normally means comms, means it's not him. Okay, fine. But the message is still the same. Pay attention. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm just new to this stuff. Well, darling, rewind and catch up, because I ain't got time for that. I ain't got enough hours in the day to catch you up for the last 5 years at least. Now, one last question, I'm going to end it. It was quite interesting that dead Hillary Clinton, it's already been executed, came out with a video just a couple days ago, and she said, I am warning you now to all the and it was it's a campaign ad, and she's just trying to come in, and she goes, "To all my indivisibles." Oh, okay. So let me get this straight. So if you vote against her, you're deplorable. If you vote for her, you're an indivisible. That means nothing can divide us, and we're all great. Okay. Excuse me, Mrs. Clinton. Did you not check the other definition of indivisible? Because it means full of secrets and bullshit. I just found that fascinating. But I digress. She simply said, they're going to steal the election in 2024. She's already laying the groundwork. Can we get through the midterms? We haven't even gotten to that point yet. She goes, oh no, they're going to steal it. Oh, you just be prepared. If we steal it, that's fine. But they can't. That's what I feel. I just want to simply ask the question. She comes out and says they're going to steal the election in 2024. You know what I'm looking for? Is this scripted? Is this part of the movie? Is this planned? What is the purpose? You know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for swords because I need truth. And I'm looking for illusion. I'm looking for the magician, Seven of Cups. I'm looking for the moon. I'm looking for all these things going, nah, it's not what you think it is. Which will tell me, roll movie, take 2. Actually, isn't it take 3 on Hillary Clinton? Whatever. So that's what we're asking. Hillary Clinton. Child darling, I'm not making this shit up. I just split these cards, and here's what you get. Let judgment come quickly. Jen better reel it in and get to the question, because Jen's going to be here all night. Alright. Hillary Clinton. They're going to steal the election in 2024. You better be prepared. Even though we're not even near that. No one's announced they're running. But just know they're going to. What in the hell? If that ain't scripted, I don't know what is. But let's ask. Is this fake Hillary? Is just reading the script? Is she just pre-prepping and she's, you know, she's baiting her audience. That's what she's doing. Is that her plan? Is that her goal? Is that... Surely that cannot be a white... Well, maybe it is. Never mind. Alright. All that flipping and sorting I just did, shuffling. Judgment card is still on the bottom and asking that question. So, you tell me. You tell me. You read into that. I'm not. I will. I will. You already know my answer. Y'all don't ever take me to Vegas for poker, okay? Because I can't do it. I was going to pull confirmation. They said, no, you can hold off. You got enough to explain. Let's just start there. Child. Now look at this. Now, we as independents, just sovereign people, just asking the question ourselves. We are represented by the King of Pentacles. He's a family man. He's a man of integrity and sovereignty. Please leave me the fuck alone and stay out of my damn business. Message to fake Hillary. Okay? That's just us asking the question. Stay away from me. Because I'm sick of hearing from you. Right? Fair enough. Child. I can't. I can't do this nasty. I have to use a humanitarian way of wording it, but I have to tell you the God's honest truth because I'm not going to keep it tarot from you because tarot speaks truth. It's not up to me to interpret how to give it to you, goody two shoes, and hold your hand. Nope, it is what it is. So if you're here, I'm about to say something, and if it offends you, fuck off. Okay, here it is. Here's who Hillary thinks she is. The divine feminine of truth. That's who she thinks she is. I didn't say that's who she is. It's who she's defined in the cards. Got me? Right? Okay? It's who she thinks she is. I want you to understand something. I have to listen to energy. Be patient with me. I know I pause and I have different facial expressions. Please understand something. Energy is different. And I have to read it the way they're telling me to read it. Hillary thinks I am this. Okay? We are this. We are the sovereign, independent family people. No, not putting up with her bullshit. So when we got tired of putting up with her bullshit, what did we do? It's not what you think. And this is why I have to try to do this in a nice, sovereign way. We hung her ass. That's what we did. That's the hangman. You ain't shit, lady. And we hung your ass. You can keep waiting until the sun don't go down. Your little message out to the people don't mean shit. Because we already hung your ass. Because this can be a physical hanging. And it's up to me to interpret it. If you think I'm wrong and it doesn't sit right with you, okay, then I'm wrong and walk away. But I'm telling you, who she thinks she is not. Because we said, I don't think so. I'm taking your ass out and I'm hanging your ass. And we already did. What did we do when we did it? Here's your pass card. Cheers. No love loss. Get the fuck out of my life. Well, Jen, you're just kind of being a little harsh, aren't you? Well, I don't think so. And I'm pretty sure most of you don't think that way either. Hillary coming back in, telling Trump, this is how the election's going to be stolen. Honey, you dead. Shut up, clone, actor, fake person, whoever you are. I know why you're doing it. Because of these guys. Our little baby pages. You're still trying to affect and just bleed in and infest the minds of the young. Honey, you ain't. Because it's a wand. And he's already looking into, our baby pages look into the new beginning going, I'm pretty sure I don't know this old lady, but I don't want her to be a part of my future. It's a good thing. Okay. Well, how did this make her feel? The plot system of what she's trying to put out there. They're going to steal the election. How's that going for them? No. Well, they're a little bit disappointed and heartbroken because it didn't really impact them the way that it should have. You should have been down on your knees going, what? Steal our election? What are you talking about? I've never heard of such a thing. Well, Jen, now you're just being comical. Well, that's the point, because the whole thing is comical, because that's what Tara says. What? You're heartbroken. Why are you heartbroken? I get it. You're heartbroken because the message didn't get across that we know that it's not going to be stolen because you're full of horseshit. Why? And he's actually not, well, he's not bad aspected. He's well aspected. Because we were enlightened with the energy and frequency and truth that the divine light a long time ago went, whatever, Hillary. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Bye-bye. Child, I'm doing confirmation right now. Here you go. I'm going to put these down. I've done enough dramatics for the night. Child, why is Hillary doing this message? Oh no, Jen, that's what you're for. I'm not being nasty and ugly. Just listen. Why is this message coming out? We all know she's fake, but why is it coming out? Can you smell the desperation? Can you smell the desperation? They're so terrified. They can't even get through the midterms. They're already just pouncing on the general election. Queen of Pentacles. That's supposed to represent Hillary right next to the devil. That don't give me much comfort. So much mystery. Remember Penelope the Peacock? Yeah, I'm going to start calling. Now I got names for them. How much money she stole? Oh, Pentacles. Money, 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 money. Who gave her the money? Hi. Here's your final card, and I'm going to end it there. You follow this bitch, you're the Hermit. What do you mean, Jen? Explain that again. Hermit means your ass is left out in the cold. You're just searching your way through it going, wait a minute, Hillary, I thought you said they were stealing it. There's a way out. If I just follow you. Honey, she's laughing her ass off because she left you in the cold. And if the Hermit means anything in the opposite, it means, hey, here's your message. You got fucked over. Yeah, Jen said it. That's me. It's real and raw, Jen. And I'm not going to fake my way through it. This is what I get. I get both sides of the intuition. This is how you could look at it, and this is how it is. But I really want to look at the good side, Jen. I really just... Okay, great. Well, here's the good side. Hey. Lead me to your truth. No, the truth is, she left you high and dry and you're in the cold. And the universe says, oh, she said fuck you. Bye. Jen, don't play that game. Jen, don't play around with any of that stuff. It is not okay for me to sit back and hide anything from you and sugarcoat it for you. I am not here to do sprinkles in toppings, in whipped cream, and a cherry on top. Jen's just here to read tarot and say, this is what it says. Hey, look at the bright side. You get the sun card. You get all these beautiful outcomes. If you just do this, do this, do this, it's going to be beautiful. It'll be beautiful. It's going to be gorgeous. But I'm also going to sit there and go, no, because that looks ugly. And that's nasty. And if you do this, And these are the people that are leading you to do it. And don't do that. Don't do that. Because you're making an asshole out of yourself. Don't do that. Because you're just going to get shit on. That's real and raw, Jen. If that doesn't resonate with you, you're on the wrong tarot channel. I only hit like, what, 4 questions tonight? Because, just look at the base card. The Hillary question was still in the energy. I looked at the base card when I was put the cards back. Judgment. Bye, bitch. What? Who said that? 4 questions tonight because I don't know how long. It's just a hair over an hour. And I don't know. I have to pre-record everything at this point until I figure out what the issue is. And I get to go make a second channel. So, and it ain't going to be fancy. It's going to be called New Beginnings Tarot 2. It's not going to be fancy. Because it shouldn't be hard to find. Okay? I just tackled 4 questions. I just wanted to talk to you and actually pull cards for you. I hate that you're not in here to talk to me and kind of lead and direct and guide and do our family thing, and that's all right. Leave your question and concern and a comment or text me or whatever. It's not going to be in this description. I'm not going to fool with that. It's in a past one. Just go look it up if you're not quite sure. If you're new here, welcome. Sorry that you walked into a shitstorm, but this is what they do. They don't like it. Good or bad, they don't like it. Jen will still find a way to wiggle her way around it. And hopefully this is wiggle number 2 tonight. And I actually got to pull cards. So, talked about some bees. We talked about Fraud Fauci. We talked about Trump's rally coming up. And fake dead Hillary Clinton. Hi. Oh, man, Jen, you really actually mean what you said? Yeah. Yeah. Because I know where the energy is. And that's all good. But you know where the real energy is? The part where I say I love you. That's real energy. I love you. Thank you for being patient with me and all the issues that I'm having with the channel right now. And even my Biden bloopers when I'm tired and I can't speak right. I love y'all. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for all your prayers and everything that you stick by me and you do. I couldn't ask for a better family. If there's anything I could ever do. And please forgive me if I ever say anything that is taken out of context or said wrong. And my southern language is not always taken correctly, and I apologize. And that hit personally recently, and I'm sorry. Because I never meant that. Southern twang and southern language doesn't always mean the same to everybody, and I apologize if I've ever offended you in any way, shape, or form, because that was not my intention. Ever. You need a reading, you need me personally, you let me know. If I'm beating around the bush and I got a lot of stuff to go, hey! Get your shit together. I just asked you, can I have a reading? I need you to tell me that. I got a lot. But that's okay. I need grounded too. It's all new to me. It's all new to you. We're going to do this together. Okay? But I love you. You're the world to me. Remember, because it's all about you. We discussed that. Right? No other questions need to be asked or answered tonight. If you got a question, leave it in a comment. On that note, I love all y'all with all the love and light. And at this point, how much bigger can our gun get? Can we do like, now it's getting to be, it was, now it's like, I'm actually thinking maybe naval ship level, maybe 50 cal. We should start that. Hi, love and light. We'll get there. I'm here. I love all y'all. Talk to me. I'll see you soon. Night, darlings. Blessings.